colored areas where the ANC doesn't have branches. And that is what actually gives us an inspiration. And we are recognizing the fact that the colors are more than the African people here, and that the only time people speak about them is when they speak about alcohol and drug abuse, and that should come to an end. We want to incorporate them into the leadership of this country and have them playing a meaningful role in changing South Africa for the better. And in their mobilization, we are not patronizing them, we are telling them they need to take a stand in changing South Africa for the better. But also to change a myth that they are only known for wrong things. We have seen a lot of potential, and we know that they can play a meaningful role. Of course, they are our target constituency, which is very critical, and it is only through winning the colored vote that we can unseat the TA. The combination of both the colored and African vote can give us serious impact in the Western Cape, and both coloreds and the Africans need to coexist without creating unnecessary competition, because they are all victims of exploitation, and that capital sees them as sellers of cheap labor who must be paid with wine and all sorts of things. And it is through the unity of black people, in particular the colors and the Africans, that unity is very important to defeat the exploitation and their exclusion from the mainstream economy, because those who are excluding them, they do so as a united force, and if they are divided, they must know that they will never defeat those people. So we are for the unity of the black majority, which are the victims of oppression, and therefore they need to work very hard to liberate themselves from this unliberated zone, because our people still operate in an apartheid Western Cape, where the whites continue to enjoy the privileges of the state, and the poor are becoming more poor because no one is there to take care of their interests. And the EFF is that type of an organization that they were looking for quite some time. We will announce the premier candidates. Before we even go to the premier candidates, we must first compile our list of candidates, people who are going to the provincial legislature, and then from there we'll choose a premier candidate for them. We will not go into the elections without a premier candidate, because there are two ballot papers there. People need to know if EFF wins, or if they vote for EFF, who's going to be their premier. They can't vote for a ghost, and after elections they are shocked with some clueless person as their premier. So they must either accept that person through a ballot or reject that person. We are that type of a transparent and honest organization. But we're going to bring to the people of Western Cape a man or a woman of credibility, of discipline and commitment, and a man who doesn't spend half of his life in Cuba drinking alcohol. We're not going to bring to them some sleepless drunkard, but a person who both the religious and the non-religious people will accept as their own. And the people who are positioning for people who are positioning themselves for that